Buonasera and bentornato to another episode of This is Calcio, the home of the most competitive league in the world, the Serie A. Alright, here we go. It's the last 10 games of the season and we're gonna start off with Spezia v Cagliari at the Stadio Alberto Pico. Spezia have only collected 1 point in their last 5 matches while Cagliari had 8 points in 5 games and both teams were separated by only 1 point. Spezia got a penalty in the 36th minute, but Alessio Cragno saves the spot kick from Daniele Verde. It was mostly Spezia going forward, but Cragno stops them every time. It was more of the same in the second half when Martin Ehrlich scored from a corner for the opener. Ray Manai extended Spezia's lead to 2 with 15 minutes to go. Milan came into this match with a 2-point lead at the top of the table, while promotees Empoli are doing well in the mid-table in their first season back in the Serie A. Florenzi got the early chance for Milan, which brought out a great save from Vicario. The Rossoneri took the lead when centre-back Pierre Kalulu struck from outside the box. Milan took the 1-0 lead to half-time, but they could not extend their lead with their shots mostly went straight at Vicario or blocked by the Empoli defense. Empoli also did not do enough to treble Mike Maignan in the Milan goal. The result meant that Milan remains top for another week. Fiorentina win this Derby della Apennina with a controlled performance, but the Viola had some scares in the first half. Odriozola's slip in the box almost gifted Bologna the lead after just 11 seconds, but Roberto Soriano hit the crossbar with the goal at his mercy. Riccardo Orsolini also saw his shot hit the woodwork after cutting out the entire Viola defense and rounded Terracciano in goal. Kevin Bonifazzi was sent off for a second booking after obstructing a Fiorentina counter-attack straight after. Having a man advantage, Fiorentina controlled the match in the second half when Biraghi puts in a deep cross for Castrovilli to push it back into the 6-yard box for Lucas Torreira to force it over the line. Napoli started the game 6 points adrift off the top after Milan's win against Empoli, but Victor Osimhen's goals in either half put the Partenope back on the Rossoneri's trail. Davide Faraoni's goal 13 minutes from time made Napoli sweat, but Napoli's defense held out and helped by Ceccherini's sending off 4 minutes from time. Udinese controlled large parts of the first half and deservedly got the lead through a spectacular Nahuel Molina shot from outside the box. Roma was extremely lucky to not fall further behind when Makengo's shot ricocheted off the upright onto Rui Patricio's head before going out of play. Rui Patricio continues to save the Giallorossi, and in stoppage time, Pellegrini managed to level things up from the penalty spot after Marvin Ziegler's handball. Alexander Blessin got Genoa's 7th straight draw. Luis Muriel first fired over and then clipped the outside of the post for Atalanta. Ladia should have taken the lead just after the hour, but Mario Pasalic somehow missed the goal from 7 yards. Genoa hung on for the rest of the game and Morten Fendrup almost scored, but Sportiello emerged victorious in the one-on-one situation. The draw means that Atalanta have taken 1 less point than Genoa in the last 7 games. After Milan's and Napoli's wins earlier, Inter also needed a win to keep pace, but Torino is a different beast now that Belotti is fit to play again. The Toro took the lead from Gleison Bremer after just 12 minutes. Inter was lucky to not be awarded a penalty against them as Ranocchia had clearly fouled Belotti in the box, a decision that infuriated Torino. Torino was clearly in the ascendancy and it took a desperate tackle by Robin Gosens to deny Josip Brekalo. At the other end, Berisha fumbled across, but Gosens could only head over the bar with an empty net staring him in the face. Antonio Sanabria lost the ball cheaply in added time, allowing Edin Dzeko to pass to substitute Alexis Sanchez in the box, who tucked home the equalizer, sparing the Nerazzurri's blushes. The draw, however, left Inter in third place, 4 points away from the top. And the remaining scores from round 29. Bottom place Salernitana took advantage of their superior numbers after Raspadori got himself sent off in the second half. Bonazzoli gave the Granata the lead in the 8th minute, but Scamacca and Hamed Traore overturned the score all within half an hour. Milan Duric got the equalizer 9 minutes from time. A Maya Yoshiro on goal, Morata's spot kick and Sensi's poor penalty gave Juve a 2-0 lead with only one shot on goal at halftime. Sabiri pulled one back for Sampdoria in the 84th minute, but Morata's second goal 2 minutes from time made sure Juventus went home with all 3 points. Ciro Immobile's 144th league goals for Lazio was the difference between the Biancocelesti and the Arancio Neroverdi. Immobile already had a goal ruled offside earlier. Let's take a look at the league standings after 29 matches. Milan sits pretty at the top with a 3-point advantage over Napoli in second and a further point over Inter in third. Juventus held on to 4th place and Lazio are currently in 5th, 1 point ahead of Atalanta and Roma, with Ladea having a game in hand. Fiorentina put some distance between them in 8th and Hellas Verona in 9th. At the other end of the table, Cagliari managed to stay outside the relegation zone with Venezia, Genoa and Salernitana making up the bottom 3. 9 games to go and we've got some interesting matchups in round 30. Inter will need all the points if they want to win the Scudetto and hope that Milan falters. Fiorentina also has a shout for a European place this season and would also love all 3 points. In the reverse fixture in Florence, Inter ran out 3-1 winners after Nico Gonzalez was sent off. The Nerazzurri has struggled since the turn of the year, taking only 13 points from 9 matches, while the Viola have taken 14 points in the same number of matches. Fiorentina has scored more goals against Inter than against any other club in the Serie A, but Inter have won 16 times against Fiorentina at the Miazza in 19 meetings. This will certainly be one of the matches to watch this week. The second Derby della Capitale this season will also be happening this week. Lazio are currently ahead of their city rivals on the table. The Biancocelesti beat the Giallorossi 3-2 in the reverse fixture and could make it 3 wins in 4 Rome derbies. Lazio will count on top scorer Ciro Immobile to deliver the goods and Roma will look to Tammy Abraham to lead their lines. Roma will also wear a special edition kit featuring their old badge for the derby. One can expect a fiery encounter in the cauldron that is the Stadio Olimpico. And the rest of the matches for round 30. Sassuolo will welcome Spezia and Genoa will host Torino on Saturday morning. Udinese travels to Naples on Saturday night. Walter Mazzari's Cagliari will welcome Milan on Sunday morning, while Venezia welcomes Sampdoria on Sunday evening. Juventus will have the perfect opponent for them to overcome their exit in the Champions League, with Salernitana arriving at the Allianz Stadium on Sunday night, and at the same time Empoli will welcome Hellas Verona. The last match of the round will see Atalanta travel to Bologna, with Atalanta needing to turn things around if they want to end their season on a high. 9 more matches to go to the end of the season. However, there will be an international break after this week. Stay tuned next week to see what we have in store for you. That's all the time we have tonight. Thank you for watching. Ciao.